Hi, welcome to 101. I'm your instructor, Olivia. I'm going to take you a little bit through how this course is set up, but first I want to say congratulations for making it into the course. You have obviously successfully logged into D2L and navigated to your class, so that's your first big step. And now you're watching this video, which is going to tell you a little bit about how to be successful in this course and what you need to know. I have to go through this pretty quickly. I apologize. I want to make sure to get this all in as quickly as possible before the length of the screencast that I'm allowed to have runs out. So we're just going to dive in. First and foremost, this is the class homepage, and if you scroll down a little bit, you'll find the announcements. This is where I put emergent news. It's really important. Sometimes a link might be broken or there might be an update to the course. That's going to go here. The first week or so of the course, I put lots of news posts out to help orient you to the course. And then after that, they're a little less frequent, but always check here to see what you'll find. Please do read this first news post. There's a lot of important information about how to get started on this class. When you're ready to get going on the class, you come to course materials and you go to content. Here you will always find all the materials each week for our class. You'll see that there's getting started, participation and engagement, and assignments. Those are overall things for the course, and then after that, everything is listed week by week. Now, you're only going to see week 1 when you log in. That's because I don't want to overwhelm you. Slowly, other parts of the course will release to you. Basically, every week, the next week will show up. So if you want to get started and work ahead, you can certainly do that. But that way you won't be overwhelmed with all the weeks there. You can also see the dates here that the week runs. The first week is Tuesday to Sunday, and then after that, it's Monday to Sunday of every week. So let's dive into this week 1, because I want you to see a sample of how the course is set up. So when we dive into week 1, there'll always be here a little description of what we're working on for the week. And then you'll find your checklist. That's all the things that you need to do for the week. You'll find your goodie bag. You'll have a goodie bag every week with supplemental materials to supplement the textbook and the kinds of things that we would go over if we were in a face-to-face class. These are always very interactive and have lots of different materials. All you have to do is click on this blue bar and it will take you to it. And then you'll find whatever assignments, activities, discussions that we have for the week. So here is the introduction discussion, and the instructions are here. When you click on this blue introductions, it will take you to that discussion. We also in the first week have a week 1 discussion. We have a weekly discussion every week. It'll call week 1, week 2, week 3, so on and so forth. And that is where you're going to have a prompt, and then you're going to create 5 posts throughout the week. So you need to have 2 by Thursday, and you have to have 5 total by the end of the week. This is where you're going to talk back and forth with your peers. There should only be 5 threads each week, so before you start a new thread, make sure there's not already 5. If there are 5 and you add the 6th, it's going to get deleted and you're not going to get credit. So if there are 5 discussions already going, that's great. Jump into a discussion, comment there. It counts for the same amount of points, but don't start that 6th brand new thread. Each week we will have either a learning activity, an applied assignment, and sometimes both. So the learning activity is also in the discussion tool. You will create a new thread. Everybody will create a new thread in a learning activity. You will answer the question. And then you will also go read 2 of your peers' posts and comment on their posts and have a dialogue with them. You might choose to do more than 2. That's totally up to you, but you have to at least do 2 to get full credit. And then you'll see the prompt of what you should create for your thread. This week we have a scavenger hunt. That it is a graded assignment, so make sure you complete it by Sunday. It just helps orient you to this course in an interactive way, has you answer some questions. It is in the survey tool as opposed to the quiz tool, so please note that. When we have assignments, you put those in the assignment folder. You can find that by going to activities, assignments, and then you'll find all of the assignments there. Be sure that you put your assignment in the right folder. They're organized by the type of assignment they are. But if you put it in the wrong folder, I cannot grade it. It has to be in the right folder for me to grade it. So do make sure that you name things in a way that makes sense so you can line that up with the correct assignment. I apologize, I keep looking away because I have all these notes that I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. So I apologize that I'm not looking at you at all times. You're also going to want to know how you're doing in the class. So under progress, you can see grades by clicking here, and it will show you your grade out of how many points and the feedback. So you can see that here. I do try to take time to give you some feedback tailored just to you. So I hope you find that helpful and you take a minute to go and look at that. And then if there's anything that you need to know, anything you're confused about, a link that's broken, a mistake that you think was made, you can always reach out to me. There's two ways to get a hold of me. You can get a hold of me through D2L Messenger or student email. So here is D2L Messenger. You just click on this. You can start a new email. You can look me up and send me a message. Or you can go to your student Outlook email. I'll go to that real quick. Here we go. It looks like this. You log in, and then you can also send me an email and ask me questions. So that's my super duper fast overview of ECE 101. The one last thing that I want to remind you all of is that this is a 13-week course. Normally this course is 15 weeks, so 5, 5, 5. We're 13 weeks, which means some weeks there's going to be additional content. Some weeks are going to have more than others, so that we can get through everything that we would cover in the 15-week course. So make sure to get started on stuff right away, stay ahead of the game, and if you have any concerns, you should let me know as quickly as possible. One other last thing I'm just now remembering that's super important to point out to you. I'm just trying to get to it now. Under the Getting Started module, you will find our syllabus right here. Make sure to download it, print it, refer to it. The course calendar is also in here, so put those dates in your calendar to make sure you're successful. This syllabus is the contract between you as the student and me as the instructor about the standards in this course, as well as what to expect. So take a look at that, and if you have any questions about it, you know how to get a hold of me. Thanks for watching this Getting Started screencast. You'll see me in future screencasts, and let me know if you have questions.